Hello friends, and welcome to this brand new exciting video. In today's video we are going to see how to use some basic datetime functions in Microsoft Power BI. The first one we're going to kickstart is using the weekday function, and then the weekday returns a weekday from number 1, which is either Sunday or Monday. Starting from Sunday, if we count from 1, number 7 will return Saturday, just like we are having 7 days in a week. So if you count your weekday from Monday, which is 1, probably 7th day within the week will fall on Sunday. So without wasting much time, let's go ahead and do the practical. So okay, let me start afresh. So you have to create a new column. You can either create it from here, new column, or from here, new column, just anyhow you want it. Okay, so the column will be named day of the week, and to check the day of the week based on this column, we are going to type the weekday function, and as it specifies, returns a number from 1 to 7, identifying a day of the week of a date. So we have weekday. Which date are we using? And then should we check the name of this table? It's Adventure West calendar. So as we type it will Adventure West calendar dot date. You cannot just use this one, you have to use this one. Specifically, we are basing our emphasis on this column to create our new calculated column. We have day name, month name, start of month, start of week. These are all columns that I created using the edit query window. So we are going to use calendar.date, and then we have to ignore this one. This adventure Power BI trying to do much of intelligence, but you have to ignore. So you have to do the comma and then followed by the return type. So the first return type is Sunday. That means the first day within the week starts from Sunday all the way to Saturday, and then the second return type starts from Monday throughout to Sunday, occupying the 7 days. And we have the third return type. So Monday is 0 throughout to Sunday, which is 6. So let's start our week from Sunday, and now enter. So based on this column, this date, we have our day of the week. So checking out from this day, from this date, we have 5th April 2015, which is a Sunday, and it starts on the 5th week of April 2015, and then the month name is April. The start here is 1st January 2015. So Sunday is the first day of the week as we specified over here. So we can go down to say like 4, which is Wednesday, and if we count with our fingers, Sunday is first, Monday is second, Tuesday is third, 4th is Wednesday. So we have 4 corresponding to Wednesday. That's the day name. So I hope the understanding is clear. And then this is very simple to understand, very simple to grasp. Just like using Excel, you just have to apply your own basic understanding of the way you understand what you are doing and the way you want it. Right. So moving on to the next basic date and time functions, we are going to see the year. So let's use Adventure West. Let me see if we can get an appropriate. Let me check this is customers. Right. So we have this column specifying birth date of every customer. Using the edit query window, we can just extract the last 4 digits from this column to create a new column. But in this data window, we are going to use measures to create a calculated column, so we can have the year of the date of birth of every customer separately in each column. So how do we do that? Just like we did, we just create a new column. Right. So we have a new column. let's name it birth year of customers. So to use the year, um, the year returns a given year of a date, just like I said earlier on. So what we're gonna do is just type the year function and it gives you a brief explanation of what the year does. Returns the year date for returns a year date returns the year of a date as a 4-digit integer. So we type in the date and then we specify the date. So we can just do adventure works come in adventure works birthday. So we have the adventure works is the table, and then the birth date is the column, and then in a simple way we can just specify the year dot year. Here we go, boom, we have it right there. So if you look here, we have oh, so that was the error. If just created an error and then it has returned a similar value for the entire column, which is not the case. So how do we do? Troubleshooting is part of the game. At times you get things wrong and then you have to correct it. So to correct this, as I said earlier on, the year function specifies the year of a given date. So I already put in the date and then we have the birth date here. So there was no need to add this year again to it. So now this should work the magic. And there we go. Now we have the birth year of customers corresponding to the last 4 digits of the birth date column of our customers. Earlier on, what I was trying to do was the year, which resulted in the error. Once you choose this formula, what you gotta do is just to remove the year function. So Power BI is intelligent enough to understand that referencing to this birthday column in the adventurous table, you are trying to extract the year from it. So now let's type enter and see what happens next. And boom, the answer is right there. At times you have to go around, make some errors, and then making errors, correcting the errors makes you understand what you are doing, and then you get mastery knowledge of what you are doing. Now let's do something more interesting. We have the birth date of every customer, the birth year. So I want to calculate how old is every customer. We have the birth date, but we don't have the birth age, or we don't have the current age of every customer. It's very simple. So how do we go about it? We are going to use a function called the dateDiff function. Now this formula returns the difference between 2 days based on a selected interval. So without wasting much time, let's give it a try. So we create a new column. So you have a new column. Let's name it age of customers. Is equals to. So the function is dateIf, and let's take a brief understanding of it. Returns the number of units specified in the interval between 2 input dates. So we have dateIf, and the first date that we are looking at is AdventureWorks birth date, comma, and the second date The second date is today. We are calculating the birth date, say the very day, the very year, the very month since every customer was born to our present date. So it's assumed we are now calculating, we are now working on their data, so we have to calculate their current age. So we type in today, and today returns the current date in the datetime format. Today, which interval do we want it? We want it by year, so we can see how old every customer is by year, and then this should work the magic. And boom, that's how it is. So maybe somebody want to get a clear understanding, so let's pick our calculator. So we are currently in 2020 minus 19, keyboard 1964. We have 56 here, then we have 56 there. Okay friends, thank you for watching, and in our next video we will be looking at some very basic logical functions that we can apply using measures for calculated columns. Thanks for watching.